Alright, so as you may know, Virginia Tech has been dealing with a huge transfer problem over the past couple weeks. This has even lingered on since about November and December. We've seen players leave this program left and right. And so today I'm going to be going over why these could be, and is this a serious issue? How is this going to impact their 2019 season? Here's what we know so far. Quarterbacks Josh Jackson, Hendon Hooker have both entered the transfer portal, and that is key because I thought Josh Jackson really potential to be the starting quarterback next year. Also, we have seen Eric Kuma leave. He's a receiver. And tight end Cunningham also leaves. That's a huge loss for Virginia Tech. Also, running back McLeese and linebacker Rico Carney has decided to transfer to UCF. And that's not it. We also see another receiver, Savoy. He was the one that announced his departure in November. So he announced it way back. But that's just another thing to keep in mind. Now, this is a big problem because, it's kind of suspicious because we've seen over the past 2 weeks or so about 6 key players, and this isn't even it. We've seen multiple other players leave the program, and so this is not just these guys. These are just some of the key ones. But for Virginia Tech, these are huge losses. It's hard to tell how much this is going to impact them, but how long is this going to continue? That's the big thing because we've seen, as I said, over the past couple of weeks, and this is just the start of it. This could be just the start of it. I think this is a coaching issue, to be honest with you. It's really, you really don't have losses like this happen consecutively without it being a coaching problem. We've seen a few issues, and like last year, for example, they started excellent. They were ranked in the top 15 for several weeks. I think 2 or 3 weeks they were ranked. I thought this was a team that was for real and that no one really was talking about in the 2017-2018 offseason. And we were talking about this team because they had a ton of potential, and then looking at what happened, and then after that Old Dominion game, that is really where this team started to fall off. I think that's where issues started to rise up. Of course, we saw Savoy leave in November. So this has been going on for a while, I think, and I think this is just the start of people leaving because of it. No one has no idea of what the issue is except for the players right now. I know multiple people are trying to figure out what is happening to Virginia Tech as this issue gets worse. Of course, this is just the beginning of it, so we don't know a whole lot yet. What is the issue for these transfers? I think it's coaching right now. How long will this continue? No idea. This could go on for quite a while. Hopefully it does not. But how will this impact Virginia Tech in 2019? We've seen all these players leave, a lot of them being key players, a lot of them being great players for this team. And we saw them last year. Last year, almost all these, especially like Kuma and Cunningham, really, really helped this team. So that is really rough for this team to be able to have to deal with. How will this impact them? I think it may impact them a little bit. It's hard to say that all these experienced players leaving and all these possible leaders, how it's not going to affect them. It's going to affect them. It just matters at how significant it's going to be. But I think, I can't see it. I think it's going to be tough to make a bull run next year if this continues. I expected them next year to be really good, as you guys saw in my ACC Outlook video that I released, really early version of it. Of course, we're still several months away. But for Virginia Tech, I said this is a team that has a ton of potential. And I thought that they'd be pretty good next year, possibly making 8 or even 9 wins. Seeing that happen right now is hard to say. I think they may make it to 7. They really are going to have a lot of unexperienced players going at it this year for Virginia Tech. So just something to keep in mind here. I'll give out more news as this continues on Virginia Tech. So hopefully it doesn't get much worse. I can just imagine what it must be like for Virginia Tech fans right now, man. You got a team that has a ton of potential. It's rough. And I usually use the word potential a lot because it's like, if you have the potential, you just need to pursue it. You need to be able to get into it and to be able to get into a rhythm. Because if you can get into a rhythm when your team has a lot of potential, you can be dangerous. That's what I've realized. Yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'd like to hear what you guys think. Show some support. Only if you would like to, though. And I will see you all later.